Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moome, and my supervisor is Mr. Bidi Makumbi. I'm here to present a project proposal titled Livestock Predation by Carnivores in Mathathane, and Morit by the year 2012 to 2014. Introduction. Predation on livestock is a major contributing factor of human-wildlife conflict throughout the world. And nowhere in the world is the human-wildlife conflict more serious than in Africa due to elephants and predators, and Botswana is no exception. In Botswana, Chobe National Park has one of the most diverse large predator population, and this brings about a lot of conflict with neighboring communities. These predators leave the security of the park and venture into the surrounding villages where they kill livestock. Communities are fighting to keep little resources they have to secure food for their families by killing many of these animals. Farmers in Mathathane, and Morit, who live adjacent to Mashatu Game Reserve, experience a problem of predators that leave the game reserve and prey on their livestock. This results in farmers killing the predators to protect their livestock, or predators escape to the game reserve before they are killed by farmers. This calls for the Department of Wildlife and National Parks to educate farmers on how best they can live with wildlife in order to reduce this human-wildlife conflict. There is a large outcry from the farmers in many parts of Africa that wildlife authorities do not assist or are slow in giving assistance to them when their livestock or properties are being destroyed by wildlife. The conflict is due to wildlife becoming opportunist by preying on livestock. Statement of the problem. Predators kill farmers' livestock, and in turn, farmers, with the hope that they are protecting their livestock, kill predators. And the assumptions are that continued livestock being killed by predators and farmers killing predators results in conflict between farmers and wildlife authorities. And also, the DWNP has set itself to attend a report, which is within 7 days and 33 days to award compensation. 33 days is counted by the time of the report to the time of the compensation. Farmers are complaining that the DWNP takes time to attend to their reports and to compensate them. And this results in exhibits being lost or destroyed. The objectives: to evaluate livestock predation by carnivores as predators between the year 2012 to 2014. Second objective, to evaluate perception of farmers towards predator control attendance by wildlife officers. To evaluate time of response by Problem Animal Control Office of the Department of Wildlife and National Parks. And lastly, to evaluate time taken to compensate farmers. Justification. This study seeks to evaluate predation in Bubirwa, specifically in Mathathane, and Morit, by providing inside information as to how local farmers perceive predator control attendance and awarding of compensation. The study will be used by DWNP in making appropriate decision in response to the report attendance. Justification continues. These villages are close to Mashatu Game Reserve, and if not attended in a timely manner, there will be a poaching of animals done because of bitterness. Description of study area. The study will be conducted at Mathathane, and Morit villages in Bubirwa sub-district. The area is accessible by a third road from Bubonong to Talana Farms. And Mathathane is about 48 kilometers east of Bubonong and bordered by Mashatu Nature Reserve in the northeast and Tuli Block Ranches on the southeast. The villages are made of one tribe, namely the Babirwa. The vegetation type is floristically diverse, ranging from combination of mopane with acacia and other trees. And the area is located between 18 degrees and 21 minutes seconds and 27 degrees and 32 minutes east. The annual precipitation varies from 350 millimeters to 600 millimeters. The biome is characterized by relatively fertile tropical soils, and the annual temperatures is cool and warm depending on the season. When cool, they ranges from 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, and when warm, it ranges from 28 to 35 degrees Celsius. Wild fauna is abundant even within ranches and traditional grazing areas. Commonly seen wild herbivores in the area are elephants, kudu, giraffes, impalas, and predators include lions, hyenas, jackals, wild dogs, and leopards. The methods of data collection. The records of farmers will be obtained from veterinary office. Therefore, the researcher will consolidate the list and interview the farmers. A questionnaire will be used to obtain information from farmers and wildlife officers. The researcher will distribute and read the questions to those farmers who do not know how to read and write. Setswana will be used in translation of the questionnaires to those who cannot understand English. The sampling procedure. Farmer's name will be listed from number 1 to the last number, and the names of the farmers will be written on a piece of paper, folded, placed on a container and mixed, from which the required 30% will be picked randomly. The researcher will then identify the selected farmers to interview them. Data collection. Secondary data will be sought from problem animal control records in Mathathane Wildlife Office. It is to establish the trends of attendance and determine the time taken to attend to predation reports and the time taken to compensate farmers after their livestock has been killed by predators. Primary data will be obtained by carrying out interviews with farmers and DWNP officers by the use of questionnaire. Two types of questionnaires will be designed. There will be the questionnaire for DWNP and for the farmers. Data analysis. The data will be analyzed using a computer micro Excel software, and the data will be entered into a micro Excel, and later the results will be presented in graphs, pie charts, and table forms. That is the end of the presentation. Thank you.